Hi, I go by the name of Starz. Before I carry on, I should say that this is being recorded on an absolutely dog shit mic, so it's probably going to sound bad. Um, but yeah, I'm Starz. I'm a holder and community member of OCTA. I want to start by saying that anything I say should not be taken as financial advice, and that all opinions and views are my own and in no way being influenced by anyone else. So the point of this video is, as the title says, to give my opinion on Octa and maybe break down some of the concerns newcomers have. So to start, I've been a holder of Octa for some time now. I've been riding all the ups and downs without a worry at all. I could have sold at the all-time high and made good profit, but I didn't, and that's because I believe in this project and the team behind it. I'm not concerned with dips, and quite frankly I'm not even concerned with the pumps, because if Octa is destined to go to the moon, then it's going to happen at some point, and everything else before that is just irrelevant. I can see how to newcomers that it's quite concerning to see the coin say 10x and then plummet a day after right back down, but I want to assure you that that's completely normal for coins in this space, and it's actually a good thing that this happens. Why, you might ask? Well, it shows that the market for this coin is healthy. People are interested, there's traction within the coin. On top of that, each transaction that is made has an 8% fee, with 4% of that distributed among holders. So all holders get rewarded, and the other 4% coins being directly burnt, which is still rewarding us in a way, because over time more and more coins will be burned, equaling a lesser volume of coins, which in turn will over time increase the value of the coin. So please don't be worried when you see the chart, it's fine. Going back to the point of how newcomers would like to see the chart constantly rise and keep pumping in a short time, I want to say in that regard that that's never going to happen with any coin. I mean, it can, but it's extremely rare, and there's probably going to be negative consequences to that. The market's always going to fluctuate, and in my opinion, what I would like to see this early on as a long-term holder is the coin trading sideways. And what that means is, if you were to look at a chart, you would see the coin holding around the same value and forming a sort of straight line across the chart. That's called consolidation, and if that's happening while there are also a lot of transactions taking place, then that's extremely good for a long-term holder, because like we talked about earlier, those 8% fees are happening on every single transaction, and we're all being rewarded every single transaction. Coins are being burnt every single transaction, and they're also being burnt at a very healthy rate. So from then on, maybe months or even years into the development, that is when I would like to see some real pumping happening. So I won't concern myself with such things so early. I've seen a lot of people asking why the team aren't focused more on marketing right now as well. And again, from my point of view, I think that they are going about it the absolute right way. I don't think that they should be blowing their market budget this early on, because that will have negative repercussions. If they were to market the hell out of Octa and use their budget, what would happen? Well, sure, it'll create hype, people will buy in, yes, we would see the price pump and the holders would grow massively, but there's absolutely no doubt that in my mind those people would then start to get impatient, ask why development is taking so long. They'd lose faith, they'll then sell off. That would lead to a massive dump and potentially thousands of people leaving the project and never coming back, making it probably quite difficult to recover from. So I like that the team aren't focused on development and spending small amounts of their budget right now on marketing, because this allows them to grow a small base community who can really market the coin for them and promote natural growth while the team works behind the scenes. I think it's much better to focus on promoting the coin after it's gained its first real use. Now that we've covered some of the main issues newcomers have, I'll give my honest opinion on Octa, and that is that I think right now the market is very saturated, and within that space Octa is really one of the most promising coins around. It has a large company behind it, and from what I've seen, the crypto team is built up of around 20 people so far, which, let's be honest, is an exceptional amount for a coin of this standard. The majority of coins, new coins in this space, have a couple of members on the team at most. I mean, and I've actually personally spoke to a number of the people on the OCTA team, and they're incredibly helpful, transparent, honest, and in my eyes this is an absolute best case scenario for a new coin. I think this is a real golden egg, I really do, because it's not being marketed massively right now. The buy-in is very, very cheap for the vision of this coin. And once marketing really begins and people realise what this coin is setting out to do, it's just going to explode. I mean, just a few things OCTA is looking to have is its own marketplace to purchase licensed merchandise and be usable in multiple games. Like, how many coins can you really say that about? It's mad. And they've even got a large company behind them. You can't ask for much more. Like, they really do have the people, the funds, the experience needed for this coin to succeed. And I can't wait to see what the future brings for OCTA in the future. Personally, in some way, shape or form, I'll always be involved in OCTA because I do believe in these guys. So that's my opinion of the coin from just a normal everyday holder, just from that random guy in Discord. What I would say, if you're planning to invest in OCTA, then only invest what you can afford to lose, just in case something horrific happens. You also don't want to be char watching every single day, worried about the price. If you're doing that, you've probably invested too much. I personally buy it, hold it, and I'll check the price every now and then, because at the end of the day it's an investment you've made and you should be checking it every now and then. But I don't expect to see any massive swings or anything big happening early, and I won't be selling for a long time anyway. If you're looking to day trade this coin, there's absolutely most likely opportunities to double, triple, quadruple your money, and that's fine. I mean, people will shit on sellers, but the reality is everyone is trying to make money, and we actually need people to trade this coin and create transactions. It's the healthiest thing for the coin in the long term. So I would invite anyone to get involved in OCTA, whether you're short-term selling, you're long-term selling, you're holding to the moon. I think it's got potential for everyone, I really do. So yeah, I mean, thanks for listening to an absolute nobody, and I hope I maybe cleared up some things for some people, or gave some of you peace of mind at least. I mean, I might make another video about this at some point, I might not. I'm not going to beg for your subscriptions or likes, because honestly I don't really care. I just wanted to put out an honest opinion and break a few things down. So good luck to everyone. Hopefully I'll see you around in the OCTA Discord and Telegram. I'll link them below. So yeah, goodbye.